BMore4Real. Wow. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go. BMore4Real. Whoa. We are here, man. What's up? BMore4Real. We say, hey, yo.
Yo.
BMore4Real, man. Every Wednesday we go live, man. Brought to you by way of Real Explosion. I am your co-host, OMG Danny.
And I'm BMore4Real.
And we got a special guest with us, Mr. Ayo!
Ayo!
Mr. Ayo Boutique himself, man. Let's go ahead and give him a round of applause, man. You know how we treat our guests. We're going to give him a nice round of applause, man. We appreciate you for being here as well, man. We appreciate all of our viewers. We appreciate all of our subscribers as well. If you're tuning in for the first time, definitely hit that subscribe button and continue. It helps us continue to make content brought to you by way of Real Explosions. BMore4Real. We back at it again. How you feeling, big brother?
Man, I appreciate y'all. Before we even went live, it's just the vibes. You know what I mean?
It's just the vibes.
Y'all good people. So I'm definitely excited to see what we're gonna talk about today.
Oh my, we got some comments already. BMore4Real, he said, hello family.
Hey,
we got Butis. He said, hey yo. Butis said, hey yo.
They trying to get that free fit, man.
Spam them comments. I know. He said, man, I love the work you do. I love the work you do. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for you guys, man. Appreciate the streamers, viewers. Everybody, man. Like we said, if this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. We need you. The biggest entrepreneur, the face of Baltimore, man.
Yes,
come on, man. Like he's the Baltimore business guru of the year, man. Mr.
I ain't
Ayo
say
Boutique.
it. He did. I
Man.
ain't say it.
Look, when you work as
flowers.
hard as you do, your work speaks for itself. And we glad to give you your flowers while you living on this side of heaven. You know what I'm saying?
You,
for real,
right,
man. For
you,
real. So tell us, man, what is Ayo Boutique? In case the people never heard about you and everything, let's just start from the beginning.
First of all, if you're in Baltimore and you ain't heard about Ayo Boutique, I don't know what's wrong with you, and I don't care really, okay? Because obviously we're not on the same frequency. Ayo Boutique is the best clothing store, not just in Baltimore, but in the world, because it's built off of us as entrepreneurs coming together to create a system.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? And a system is literally just unity. You know what I mean? So everything underneath unity and teamwork and working together, that's what Ayo Boutique is.
How did you come up with that name?
So I was actually just asked this question on the way here on my live.
Okay.
And you know, in Baltimore, we say here or Ayo. In 2019, we got evicted from our spot for disturbing the peace. And I was crushed. But fast, I found a spot down Old Town Mall. I didn't have a name for it.
Okay.
But somebody ran down the street as I'm thinking of the name in Old Town Mall. And
they was just like, hey, yo.
Somebody yelled at a fiend down the street like, hey, yo, come here. And I said, oh, my God, Ayo Boutique. Because I was going to call it Everybody Eats Clothing Store at first, which is the same kind of system. Everybody eats together. But Ayo stood out to me because it means something for Baltimore. And the acronym means all yet one.
I love it.
Man, we're going to go ahead and clap it up for that, man. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for that, man. Mm-hmm. And we already got BMore4Real. He asking where you located the boutique. He's already asking where you located.
Hey, so unfortunately, we just now left Baltimore down Old Town Mall, but we are available online, ayoboutique.com, or you can go meet us in Westminster. And if you got a clothing brand, we're actually getting ready to work on our Atlanta store location. But you can join our Westminster store 30 days free, and you can join our Atlanta store in advance.
Awesome. We're going to clap it up for that. Yes. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for that. And that's why we're going to go ahead and get right into it, man. Look, we got y'all covered. We gonna make sure y'all get the realest conversation ever. So just tell us a little bit about Ayo Boutique and where you expanding that. It's a lot of questions on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, what have you? I mean, let's just go ahead and tap into it. What's your plans moving forward?
Man, now that I closed the Baltimore location, the world is opening up to me. I told y'all I got a lot of things happening, and it's like the world been telling me I don't believe in tarot readers like that. Well, I'm sorry, I never really believed in tarot readers, but last year, this lady told me, and I was trying to talk to her on this dating site, right?
Okay.
Shout out to BLK, but I was on there and talking to her, and she was like, you're gonna lose a lot this year. You're gonna lose a lot, but you're gonna be good. And I didn't really pay it no mind, and so I started seeing like my car messed up, my van messed up. A lot of friends around me, stopped being cool with me for nothing, just because I really stand on business. Like I really stand on being genuine to people.
Right.
So now that I'm leaving Baltimore with this business, the opportunities are hitting me. Like, but to partner with a guy that has a mansion in Westminster, right by my Westminster store, it's so crazy, right? And I needed that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We about to get ready to work on Atlanta. Where we're gonna have the Atlanta location. I'm gonna get me an RV behind there, so when I go to Atlanta, I can actually have somewhere to stay for a weekend.
Right.
But we got our nonprofit organization where we help brands. We help people build brands.
Okay.
So if you need help starting a business, a lot of people close to you never want to give you that information.
Right.
And I always just wanted to be that guy that people would say, yo, I don't care if your mother ain't helping you or your brother ain't helping you. Go to Rello, yo. He's going to really help you. And I don't want nothing from you because I believe that I'm an asset now.
Yeah.
I'm an asset. Like I built myself up to be an asset. Somebody will literally tell you, hey, go to him for everything. Right. So, yeah.
Man, we're going to go ahead and clap it up for that, man, for real.
That's dope.
We already had, we have another comment too, man. He said, Brother Arbutus, he said, you can do whatever you put your mind to. And he also said, I'm sorry about that. He said, your work is just amazing, and I love it. I mean, your fans just following you wherever you go, man. We appreciate the comments as well. Make sure y'all spam them comments. If you're watching on Instagram or Facebook to get your comments read, you have to go over to YouTube. Yes. This is BMore4Real, brought to you by way of Real Explosions. We got big brother Ayo Boutique. I mean, he's a guru and the marketing field agency, and I mean, just the business Mongol mindset is just behind you. So, I mean, with that being said, how challenging is it to handle your personal life with this business endeavors that you face?
Man, only because I have a daughter, and that's it. Because my personal life is business, and I know you supposed to. They say separate, but I don't care to do anything. I'm not interested. Like, I read a lot. Right. So the books that I've read made me stop caring about the outside world. Eat That Frog, The Richest Man in Babylon, Goodbye Things. These are books, Master Your Love, Master Yourself. These are books that really, like when I started reading them, I said, yo, I don't like stuff no more. You know what I mean? I don't care about clothes, shoes, jewelry. If people don't like me. After I read those books, it made me separate the business side of things. And I said, Lord, I ain't saying that. If I didn't have my daughter, there will be no personal life because everything with me is business. Right. I deal with people through business. I help people through business. And my daughter right now, like, I don't see my daughter as much as I want. I see her probably 2 times a week. She's an hour away. I got to drive about an hour to go see her. And it's hard only because of me not seeing her. But what makes it easy is I know why I'm working. Right. So I make sure my daughter's mother good.
That's your motivation.
Right. Yeah. I really don't be tripping. Like, at first, and it took one of my homeboys. That's why I said you really gotta keep the right people around you. Right. My homeboy had to remind me, and I'm the one that give him all the gems. Right. I said, bro, yo, I'm getting tired of not seeing my daughter, but 2 days a week, bro, for 5 hours. He said, bro, but you work. Look what you doing, yo. Right. That's all I'm doing. So now, as long as my daughter's mother good and make sure she got bread in her pocket, and my daughter happy.
Yes, let's clap it up for that.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Then I'm good. Yes. And I hope any man watching this. I just posted on Facebook. I hope nobody beef with their baby mother.
Say that like one more time.
I hope nobody beef with that. Your life will be so easy if you can. And it's not even about co-parenting. Forget the co-parenting part. If you and your child's mother can really be good, right. Y'all ain't got to be together. Y'all can just be like, hey, we did this together. We had that. Right. That little thing running around, right? Can we just be cool? Smack hands, bow. Okay,
Yep.
Right.
and whatever comes with
Absolutely.
that comes with
Right.
it. It's real simple.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for that. And speaking of, we got some comments, man, from my own
Yes.
son. Speaking of my own son, Devin. Devin joined the chat. He said, man, hi, everyone. Keep the work up, man. You already know, man. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for my son, Devin. Definitely appreciate all the comments and viewers. Two Ross commenting. He said, hey, yo. He said, the Ross is here. Support, support, support.
Yes.
He said, y'all people, man, let's go.
That's a she. That's a she. Beautiful. First of all,
To
shout out to Two Raw. Listen, I love her music. It's a she. You gotta hear her music.
okay.
I'm not just saying that because
Put
she
me onto
commented.
that. No, definitely put me
Two
onto that.
Raw.
Okay.
Her name is a real. When she rap, I get cold. I got Coach that was talking about it right
Ooh.
now,
Whoa.
and I got baby oil on. It's coming through the baby oil.
Whoa.
Her music is so you feel it like you can tell she been through stuff. And you know we in
Right.
Baltimore. I love to hear music that is real.
And I want to apologize
BMore4Real.
to Raw for that. I assume off the break.
Hey,
I owe you
hey.
an apology, but we're going to go ahead and clap it up for you too, Raw.
Much love, much love.
If
Two Raw.
ain't no vouch for you, man,
Yeah.
you about that work. And
Yeah.
speaking of, man, we got to get into it because like your clothing line, it consists of different brands from different places. And far as we know,
Yes.
there are international brands from different cities. But there could be possibly international brands. Are there brands that you have that are international as well?
Yeah, I got City Styling is from London. Found in Manchester is from England.
Okay.
Wow.
We got a brand from Tokyo.
Ooh.
It's TOK from Tokyo. And I like to reach out to these brands. I got a real system, and I'm telling you, people always tell me, yo, don't tell people your idea. Don't tell them. I don't care if somebody stole my idea. That's why I said listen, if you don't genuinely like this
Right.
and you don't genuinely like people, it's
Right.
never going to work for you.
It's
So me
not.
telling
Right.
you my idea ain't nothing.
Right.
I
You gotta
find-
know how to work it.
You gotta know how to work it.
Right.
And if you don't, it's not gonna be successful as
Right.
how mine is gonna be because I already see it successful.
Right.
So
Right.
Absolutely.
And it's taking you
Absolutely.
places. It
Yes.
definitely is.
yes.
Absolutely.
I when I look at the BMore4Real,
Uh-huh.
it was somebody got a song. Y'all might got to tap in with them. I think
Okay.
his name is Zeta Dawn. He got a song called BMore4Real.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna try
You
to
said
tap him.
Zeta
Shout out
Dawn.
I
Zeta
think it's
Dawn,
like
man.
ZAE the Dawn. He from here.
Okay.
It's dope
Okay.
too.
We're going to
We
definitely
gotta
look them up because,
definitely
you know,
get
we
him on
beat
here.
more for real. Brought you by way of Real Explosions, man. We're going to go ahead and clap it up, man. If this is your first time joining us, man, go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and hit that share. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. This is the realest conversations on the net. We rated off for reality. Come get your weekly dose of reality. You know, keep it locked with us. We got you covered. So like I said, you're wildly known and you're widely known. You feel what I'm saying? Not only you're hood famous, but you have a president that reached out to you, Mr. Trump. And it was funny when you had that encounter, man. You gotta run that through us because he was like, man, we started to post a video, right? He was like, yeah, I want to go there to that IO boutique guy, and you was like, hell no. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you even told the ex-president no. I
Let me
mean,
tell
like,
y'all-
just walk us through that, man.
I gotta walk you
Yes.
through it. All right. So I'm very big on figuring out technology.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
It wasn't the president. All right.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't?
But I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So if you've been looking at a lot of things on the internet, because I really tricked a lot of Instagram, social media, none of it is real. All right, y'all.
Okay.
Read Instagram for Dummies. If you understand what Instagram is a made-up place that you can literally hop on the camera and say something is real, and it has to be real. If they say that Diddy did what he did, it don't matter what did he do. He did it.
Right.
So I was studying Donald Trump, how he talked, the things he say, some of the controversial things that he said,
Right.
to make it sound real. And I used this app as an AI app.
Oh, wow.
Right? It costs a couple hundo.
Oh, wow.
But I had big. No, I'm not taking it down because I guess the president watched it.
So, hold on. You say if it's an
Ooh.
AI app and it costs
It costs
money.
a couple dollars. It costs a couple dollars
Okay.
to do it how I
Okay.
did it. You know what I mean? Because I even made it. I took it to make it like his lips was really doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I used different avenues.
I'm just so wild right now.
Look, man, I was like,
I
oh,
really
my goodness.
was like, fool.
I thought it was real though. You got me
I
too, man. You got me
did.
too. How many of y'all
Wow.
got? Leave it in the comments.
Everybody.
Oh,
How
wow.
many of y'all that seen that video actually got, man? Let us know, man. Type it in the comments. and everything. I was like,
it almost went
that's
viral
dope.
on TikTok too, because
Right.
it was so many racist people hitting me like, you don't know Trump. I know him. Shut up. Shut up. First of all, my family, the older generation, I do understand what they were saying, but they was like, you're a business. Why are you operating like that? That's not business like. And I feel like this. When people say that to me, it's an insecurity about yourself.
Well,
I am not
exactly.
normal. I will never conform.
And you're not supposed to be.
How do you think people
There's only one of you.
Right.
It is. And that's why I said, how do you think people present themselves to the world as being the one to do it? You
You're
know what I
supposed
mean?
to stand out.
Yep.
You feel me? You have to stand out. There's so many people out there.
Everybody try to tell me the same thing, and I just be like, I keep doing what I'm doing. So.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Keep
like
doing
it.
what you're doing. And we wish you the most peace and
Yeah.
blessings and prosperity throughout all your generations. I mean, you really putting on for the city. I mean, you doing stuff for other cities. It's not just be more, like we always say BMore4Real was a double entendre, which means like, you know, we in Baltimore, you know, we be more for real about Baltimore, but we be more for real about everywhere. We be more for real about everything. We be more for real about our circumstances, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions. We be more for real about our actions. You know what I'm saying? And we be more intentional about them as well. You know, that's what we strive to do. And so this program is made to deprogram you to all of the programming you've been programmed to, if that makes sense. But now, as I digress, though, you know what I'm saying? As I digress, this show.
Wait a minute.
But now you see why I just sit back and I just listen. I soak it.
Wait a
all
minute.
in.
Can you say that one more
Yeah,
time?
I don't even know. This show is to deprogram
Rewind,
you.
save, repeat, put it on a shirt.
This show is to deprogram you from what you've been programmed to, and I'm gonna just put that in a nutshell because I don't know how I put it, but yeah,
Bruh,
you know
remember
what I'm saying?
listen. We're gonna rewind this back so we can put that on y'all custom.
Hey,
y'all
caption
custom.
that.
No, that was hard, bro.
That
Caption
was.
that.
Bruh, through the baby oil.
Man, caption that, man.
That was
For real.
hard.
Real talk. So, you know, while we have the realest conversations, you know, there are other things to you that we want the people to know, you know, because we did our research. We really love the work that you do. So we see that you work with like special needs people and things of that nature. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Man, I've been working with disabled adults since I was 15. My mother used to work at a place called Kadon Ring and Seal, and it was like a little warehouse. But her second job was mentally disabled adults, and we would always go with her. And we never looked at disabled individuals as like disabled because we would really just be like kids around them, making them happy. And I think when I was 16, and my client Jamie was like, "Hey, Chocolate," he called me Chocolate. I was just like, "Man, that's my guy." So I don't care if I'm out in public with him. He a white guy. Mm-hmm. He's
is that the guy that we see on your videos?
These are my new clients. I had them for about 3 years.
Okay,
but I really feel like my very first client, this new one, is a reincarnation of him, and I'm gonna tell you really why. It's really crazy. But when I go out with my clients, I don't like people looking at us like it's crazy. I'm real defensive. Like I'm a goofy person.
Right.
But when somebody they my family, I never look at them as clients. Like they're not clients to me. That's my people's.
Right.
So people will always look at them and be like, and I stop like, you good? You straight? Come on, Jamie, let's walk.
Right.
Something happened.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's my people. But that's why I say I'm the kind of person where I have to help people. Like it's not like I'm just trying to be somebody. I feel way better when I help people that don't have an opportunity. And we just started a clothing brand with one of my clients.
Right.
It's called Disabled Not Dead Clothing.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember we were talking about that?
Yes, and that is dope.
Disabled Not Dead, D&D.
How
right. We saying that. We like that. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for that, man. That's amazing.
Okay.
That is amazing, man. We're going to go ahead and clap it up for that. Disabled Not Dead. And, you know, that's another, another form of who you are. You're a father, you're a businessman, you're also a caretaker, people who have disabilities. I mean, what an awesome conglomerate of characters to have as a person. You know what I'm saying? We definitely want to give you those flowers while you're living. We appreciate you here at BMore4Real. I actually saw you at Old Town Mall, right? And you had the event where we was rapping, you was giving away the $500 prize. And I think this was like 2 years ago. I know you through my brother Lou Boogie. You did with him a lot. Yeah.
Shout out to Lou. Hey, if you on here,
shout
bro,
out to
holla
Lou.
at me.
If you on here, man, if you
God,
on here,
Lou
definitely let
Boogie.
us know. Shout out Lou, man. Shout out Lou Boogie. So we performed there. He actually booked the event, and we met. And it was a girl. She was a young girl. She actually won the event. She was like 5 or 6 years old, and she actually was tight. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, there's no way you could compete with that. You know what I'm saying? She's 5 years old. I was like, dang, I can't wait till she get older.
Yeah.
And you had her at your platform at Old Town Mall. And that's where we met at, and I was like, "Dang,
that's what I remember you from somewhere."
Yeah,
somewhere.
man. Yeah, and it was awesome to be a part of that event, man. I met a couple artists and everything that I didn't know about. Made a couple connections. You know what I'm saying? You just never know the type of people that you surround yourself with. I even was familiar with the DJ. His stuff was burning up hot.
Which DJ was it though? Is it DJ Waters? Or DJ
Waters? It was Waters.
Yeah.
DJ Waters.
Okay, yeah.
DJ Waters
That's
was
bro.
there.
That's bro.
Yeah. And the guy that came out, that he was rocking the crowd, he came in second place. He won first place the previous year before then. I can't remember his name.
Ty?
I'm so bad with names. Don't even quote me on that. I'm so bad with names. I wish I was better. I'm better with numbers.
Dark skin, white tee. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But no disrespect at all. But I mean, through watching you, it's just like, man, that's inspirational to know that you do a lot of things. And one thing that I did notice was you shoot a lot of your own commercials and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, you got to be a genius. Tell me why you got to go down that route to shoot your own stuff and, you know what I mean, be in charge of that. And that's like another hat too, just creating the content. Like, that is crazy.
I just believe that you know how your content is supposed to look. Even because in the beginning stage, like, it was a guy that said, bro, when I was watching your content at first, I thought you was corny. It's on our podcast, he said that, and I appreciate that. Like, I will never get mad. I'm not a mad person. I can't get angry. If you keep it real with me, I love it. He said, bro, I thought you were corny because all you would do is do this little Ayo thing. He said, but I watched you for 3 years, and I watched the transition. You know how to market yourself better than anybody. So creating your own content is easy, but of course you still want to have some people outside to create the content.
Right.
But still, you know how it's supposed to look. You know how it's supposed to sound. You got to just be consistent. It's so important to put your face on it first. And then when you decide to back out, back out.
Right. And we're going to go ahead and clap it up for that as well. We definitely going to go ahead
and make sure y'all, listen, if y'all on my Instagram, go on to YouTube. I'm giving away some clothes, okay? I'm going to pick a random person off of this YouTube, 3 of them, giving y'all some,
giving away some free clothes. Make sure, go ahead and share the stream. If you on Instagram, if you on Facebook, share the stream first. Share the stream. Do us a favor. It only take 1 second. Stop. Take a second out of your day. Share the stream. Go on YouTube and make sure you comment, hey, yo, so you can be entered into getting these free apparel given out by Yo Boutique himself.
Waiting on y'all.
And so we got a couple comments. Beauty's been rocking with us all night, man. He said, you guys are amazing. I love you guys, and I'm with you all. We appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you all, Beauty.
Thank you, love.
He said, God gave you a gift. And then Ashley, she said it was in 2022, right after my son was born. So we're gonna go ahead and clap it up for you guys. She remember, she was there. She actually had the stroller. She man, we was out there and we was performing, and she had the baby out there. We was out there. It was hot. Yeah, it was hot.
Of course.
It was hot, but we came out.
I remember most of y'all. I do.
Yeah, we definitely come out to support. So definitely support support the Ayo Boutique. But we were talking about Lou. Support Lou Abel. They got definitely the DBL Records, man. They doing their thing with that, man. Support them all. Oh, one more thing. We got a sponsor. We got a new sponsor, man. Shout out W Energy. Shout out to W Energy. So get your energy drinks, man. It's all natural providers, man. If you enter the code BMore4Real, you will get a special discount at checkout. So again, W, we appreciate you guys. And keep it locked with us. BMore4Real brought to you by way of Real Explosions. Back to my man's Ayo Boutique. I mean, let's just go ahead and get into it. We're going to get into the topic of the night.
Topic of the
night, man. You know, we had the realest conversations on the net. Black business and the fashion industry, man. What a topic. What a time to be alive to talk about this topic as well. So first, we'll just start off with, you know, doing your thing with the clothing line and everything. How do you find out about how black business correlates with the fashion industry?
That's a great question, bro.
Yes,
I look at everything now very just intentional when I make it now. And I said, yo, it's no way my brand will get big if I don't have an artist behind it. Or my brand ain't gonna get big if the streets ain't got it. Or the name of my brand has to be accessible to everybody. So a lot of people that got like a brand name that says like Black-owned business, you only going to be targeting your audience of Black people because it'll be 2 white people that be like, I'm going to support you. It makes sense. When you create now, it has to be intentional. Do you want the world to wear your stuff? Or do you just want Black people to wear your stuff?
You got to think big, bitch.
So, with intentional, can intentional be kind of like replaced with inclusive?
That too. Because if I'm gonna still go with the whole intentional. If I intend to make something just for Black people, I'm gonna just make it for Black people. I already know that if I'm going to just make it for people in Baltimore, like I got a shirt called Dummy. It's called Made in Baltimore.
Okay.
Right now, people that might like Baltimore tourists, they might come and get it. They might.
Right.
But people from here are gonna wear it because on the back it say Dummy, to, you, do, stupid. It says everything that they tease us about. On the back it says that, so it resonates with us. So I intentionally targeted Baltimore or tourists.
Okay. The people that want to be a part of the Baltimore culture, we're gonna go ahead and type that up.
Teaching me.
That's something. That is amazing. One of the things that I noticed is that like we came from a long way, and our ancestors, we came from picking cotton and stuff like that. And it's like, why don't we own linen companies and all that stuff? It make you wonder, like, how do you get the material to even make the stuff? Is the material come from Black-owned businesses, or how does that work?
So that is, man, when I tell you, here's what's getting ready to happen with us. All right, shout out to all my team in Pakistan, Amana Corporations, KS Sports, shoe sports. A lot of people don't know. Right now in Pakistan and in China, they are the main people that have these, all the material, right? And I'm learning.
Okay.
Potentially, I want to go to Pakistan to talk to all the manufacturers that I personally deal with, and open up a big company with all of us. So it don't have to be me using non-manufacturers. It can be the products are coming from us. Right. You know what I mean? It's coming from us. So again, if I go over in Pakistan and start my own, and I say, hey y'all, I'm from Baltimore. Y'all know me. Y'all can trust me. The gate opens. Now all of the materials, the cotton, the fabrics, all come from somebody that they trust. You know what I mean? It's gonna come from us. But again, you got to build yourself up to be able to go over there and create something with them.
Okay, man. We getting into it, the nitty gritty, man.
I'm with it.
Wow, man. Wow. Because I mean, like we came from like picking cotton and stuff like that. How much does it even bother you? Do you even think about how much we don't own, being as though you're a Black-owned business? How much of a percentage that we don't share in the market? Is that something that you even think about?
Yeah, that's why I want to create so many streams of income right now. That's literally why I do what I do. When everybody asks the question of why do you open so many businesses before one is really established, you got to understand something. First of all, by the time I turn 40, I'm 36 right now. Okay. By the time I turn 40 years old, I'm going to have like 50 streams of income because I put myself here. I want to be able to have it. So the gap is closing in. We don't own nothing. Like, of course, there are some Blacks that own stuff, right? But we as a community, we don't own nothing. We don't have communities no more. Like they got Chinatown.
Yeah.
Right? They got Little Italy.
Right.
They got all these little towns where they can keep the money going in rotation with each other, but we have not created a system yet. And that's why I always bring a lot of entrepreneurs together. And I say, yo, who wants to open up this business? And they be like, bro, it's like 15 people in this group. Okay, it's 15 of us. But then us 15 can easily open up this business. And then us 15 can go open up another one because we already got the money coming in from this one. Let's funnel the assets.
Generational wealth.
Another one. Right. We can keep doing it. But it does bother me that we don't own anything. And that's why I move the way I move.
We're going to go ahead and clap it up for that.
They're not,
yeah. Because everybody else is.
Yeah. Can you ask that question one more time just in case the viewers didn't hear you?
I said, so the disunity of Black people bothers you.
Yeah, it bothers me because it is actually a simple thing to do. It's just that I think the way the world is right now, we're not so number one, social media is attacking our people.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Social media is showing us, trying to divide us right now so we don't work together because at the end of the day, it's a lot of money coming. First of all, it's no more excuse about the white man holding us down. Nobody want to hear none of that. I don't ever want to hear none of that from anybody. We have the opportunity right now to work in numbers. Whereas though, again, if we can just get 5 people to do something. It is so easy to start somewhere, but people are being divided. Black people, black women, black men. If y'all look on the internet right now, all these little memes popping up like men don't do this. I'm gonna get me a white man.
Right.
I'm gonna get. They're dividing us so we don't work together because it's strength in our numbers completely.
Oh my goodness, that is a bar,
Yeah.
man. We spitting the real today. We gonna get into it now. So the whole thing with my premise is this. You know what I'm saying? When we look at the high quality, the high fashion clothes, a lot of times they have the last names of, you know, white or mostly European and Italian, which is still European people. You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci, you can name the brands. What's the top brands? Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? All of these top brands, Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, you know what I'm saying? Like, we sell out as a people to endorse their business, and they spend their money with their people. But, you know, it's some kind of like stigma. Like, how come, you know, we had Kanye with the Yeezys, you know what I'm saying? He had like some high fashion. How come we don't really have like, you know, African American, for lack of a better word, designers who are luxury designers?
Well, we actually do, but what they make popular, you gotta remember, on social media is a brainwashing system. If they put Adidas on a basketball show, on a Super Bowl, in the streets, and they see a pretty girl walking up, rubbing on a guy with an Adidas shirt, we want to be these people so bad that now it's like, well, all I gotta do is wear Adidas. But you got somebody like us, people that make regular clothes, our stuff be better than theirs. You know, Nike will sell you a shirt with a Nike sign this small for $80. And we be like, I'm going to buy it because, you know, it's no reason to buy that.
At all.
Right.
It's no reason. When I got me a hoodie that I will customize for you on the sleeves, your name, your daughter name, put your social security number inside the pocket if you want to, and say, give me 60. They're like, 60?
Right.
Bro, you just now paid $290 for that t-shirt.
Right.
It's Adidas, bro. You don't get it.
Oh, man, spit the real, man.
You know
This
what I mean?
Be more for real.
We our own enemy. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Be more for
We
real.
hold ourselves back. Yeah, we definitely do.
Be more for real. It gets so crazy because, you know, a lot of us actually perish over material stuff. Like, you know, there's a lot of violence in the street over material gain. And like you said, there are separations that we make between ourselves and divide ourselves up just based off of the materials that we wear and the clothes that we wear. Is there something that you plan to have in place to like overcome that type of stigma, like that whole persona? If you're not wearing Prada or Michael Kors or any of them, then you're not really doing anything. Is there something that you're doing about that too?
Yeah, so that's the whole system with the store, right? A lot of my content is very funny to where as though it might be like somebody, and this is one of my skits, I ain't even drop it yet. It's crazy. So a guy walking down the street with a DTLR bag, right? He got on a Fendi, he got on everything crazy, right?
Okay.
And he walked past this girl. This is just one of them. He walked past this girl, and he like, "What's up, sweetheart?" She was like, "L." And he was like, "L." He like, "What you mean? I got on a Fendi." She was like, "L. You ain't got on no AO, so I don't bang with you." And he was like, "Hey, yo," and he gonna walk away. But the AO store he gonna pass the store like, "Hey," I might be like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" He like, "That's the AO store."
Right.
And then he gonna walk in the store, and he gonna walk out, and he gonna walk back, and she was like, "Oh, come here, boo. Oh my God, come here." See, you got on that AO. That's what I need to see. But it's really just, now you got to doll her up, and I'm gonna have a bunch of girls all dolled up that just like crowd him. So we're creating the idea that you do not. First of all, that stuff is goofy. You don't have to wear that stuff no more.
Right.
You can wear something that looks like this,
Right.
and it's cheaper. You know what I mean? It's affordable, but you don't have to wear the high end stuff, the stuff that's getting us killed. Like you said, people getting robbed over Balenciagas.
Right.
Yeah.
Over a Balenciaga t-shirt. And then you gotta remember, I hope people know this. I might hurt some feelings. A lot of the stuff y'all wear is fake. All of it. And you paying double the price for it. Because my manufacturers tell me all the time, brother, and my manufacturers on here tell y'all, brother, I make Balenciaga shirts all the time. High quality. It's the same thing. Everybody over there in Pakistan and in China will tell you, all the fake shoes and all the fake shirts, it's more fake stuff going out than real.
We're gonna go ahead and just
Put
go ahead
them
and
on
clap it up,
game,
man.
hey yo.
Yep.
So a lot of stuff is counterfeit, a lot of stuff is knocked off, and I guess the black market has created its own niche in the fashion industry game. So how much does the black market actually play a part in today, and how much does it hurt fashion designers such as yourself in the fashion industry?
Well, I would say it don't hurt. It don't hurt me personally. You know what I mean? if you talk about the industry, I wouldn't really be able to comment on the industry because what they do is completely different than what we do.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. I talked to a girl. She's very successful. She get high end replica everything. High end. You can never tell what's real, what's fake. They have these as replicas. These from Downtown Locker Room. I guarantee you, she'll get you a fake pair, a replica pair for $80 cheaper, and they look. You can't. The feeling is everything is different. Everything is the same. You know what I mean? So it don't really hurt us. And I'm gonna tell you, people getting killed over all this stuff. Yo, I swear, if I got 10 pair of shoes right now that I got from her. I don't care about none. You can say my stuff fake. I'm gonna pull up in a Lamborghini with some fake shoes on. I don't care.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
What does my T-shirt got to do with me as a person? What does my replica
That's
shoes got to do
how
with you as a person?
That's how all the other cultures, and I look at that, and I say this because a lot of millionaires in other cultures, they really don't wear like the high end fashion.
Thank you. And I'm gonna ask you, why do you think they don't wear it?
They saving money.
They're saving money,
right?
And they know, that it does not cost $700 to make. I know how much it costs to make a Balenciaga. I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick. The Balenciaga shoe is a shell. You can buy the Balenciaga shoe, the same shoe. If you shave the name off and it don't say Balenciaga, you can buy that shoe as a blank. Once Balenciaga put their name on that shoe, it is now of value. It costs $13 to make the shoe, if that. Once Balenciaga put the name on it, it's now worth $900. How do I know? Because I deal with the manufacturers.
And Jordans, the cost of Jordans is less than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the true thing. That's why I was saying we're actually paying for a name. So why can't we make a name for ourselves as a people? You know what I'm saying? And speaking of, we got a comment from Ashley Nicole. She said, "If you're not shopping at Ayo Boutique, then what you doing?
Hey yo,
what is you doing? Hey yo."
Y'all make sure y'all comment on the YouTube because I'm giving away 3 outfits. Y'all already know if you look on the website, I got some drip coming.
Yes.
And I listen, I'm a giver, bro. Like I enjoy, and that's why number one, I love being from here because the way I'm gonna be successful is going to be actually celebrated, but also hated because it's gonna be like, why didn't I think of that?
Right.
It's so easy to be successful here. All you gotta do is just do what everybody else not doing, which is be genuine. Help people with you're not worrying about getting nothing back. Help people, be genuine, and build with people because nobody's actually trying to do it without a real like intention behind it. Some people just like, I want to help this person
and you will be
and get something
favored.
from it.
Right.
I don't need nothing from nobody. I don't care if I help you and you shit on me the next day.
Right.
You can enjoy it. I don't care.
Right.
Oh well.
Right. Oh my goodness, man, we got them bars. We gotta make sure. Look, we got a mayor-elect, Uncle Wayne. He's on a mayor ballot. You know what I'm saying? Running for mayor of Baltimore City. Shout out Uncle Wayne running for mayor of Baltimore City.
Big love.
Make sure you go out here and vote. You know, make sure your vote count. You know, we vote for Uncle Wayne. We're gonna see what you guys do. Make sure you guys go out here and vote. So with that being said,
your vote does matter.
We do try to make moves in the community. And if there's something that you could ask Uncle Wayne or tell Uncle Wayne if he was to become mayor, what would you like to see done differently with the city? Check
this out. Because I said this when I was in Old Town Mall. When the people say they want something, do it. If you really want people to keep you in office, now if it's crazy, of course. But number one, communication is a big thing in Baltimore. You got to remember, if you're not doing nothing, if somebody say, "Hey, Mayor, this area over here, look at that pothole. My car gets messed up every week," and she'd be like, "Okay, what else next?" Because that's an easy fix.
Right.
If you be transparent, like, listen, everybody out here, give me some easy stuff to knock out.
Make the people feel like they matter.
And it's that easy because you can knock out 10 small things and look like a god.
Yes.
A pothole can be done in a couple days. Do the small things first. And that's even in business. Do the small things first. Don't rush the process. If you a mayor and you see all these small things that they asking for, you can be transparent. Like, look, y'all, I ain't Jesus. I'm the mayor. But this, and this, I can knock these out first. Y'all rocking with me? Boom. Because you're a real person. You're not just a mayor. Forget the title. You're a person.
You're still a person.
You're a person with the title.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, bro, if you in a couple years, would you run for mayor? I wouldn't because I don't want politics determining what I can do for the community. I can do what the mayor do once I have my people behind me. Because in 2 years, when I have 13 businesses, I got financial backing. I don't need nothing from nobody.
Right.
If I want to put 100,000 into a park, I just buy the land.
Right.
And I just build it. I don't need nobody say so. So again, I can't be mayor because I don't want politics to intrude in what I really want to do in my heart. You know what I mean? And that's really helped.
That's some real stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know we BMore4Real. This is the realest conversations on the net. BMore4Real brought to you by way of Real Explosions. If you haven't already, drop that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Tap and spam them comments, man. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like I said, this is the realest conversations on the net. So as we wind down here, coming on the latter half, is there anything you want to get out to the people? You know what I'm saying? Something that you really want the people to support you on, that you want to let the people know about as well?
I want to say two things. All right.
Okay.
I got 5 minutes.
Man, you got take as long as you need.
All right, let's start here. Reading has become the one thing that really, really got me like on my game. And I ain't start reading until I was 28 years old. Like really, really reading. And I when I tell you like the whole thing about being woke, it's a term, but I really woke up when I was 26.
Okay.
I was living a life that wasn't me. I was buying shoes, buying clothes to impress people. I had a beautiful girlfriend, but I know she didn't really like me because it was me. I knew it was like because I had some money. I worked 3 jobs. I was doing a lot of goofy stuff to get people's attention, and it wasn't me. I suffered really bad from anxiety, depression. I took pills, Zoloft, Ambien, all that stuff. And when I felt like a zombie and I wasn't myself, one day I woke up and had a panic attack in my sleep. And after that, I said, I will never take medicine again. But I also realized who I was. I really woke up. I said, yo, you's goofy. I said, you's a clown. You's goofy. I said, I'm moving out.
You said that to yourself.
I said it to myself. I said, you's a clown. And I kept saying it. And it broke me down. Like, I said, yo, I ain't ever going to feel like this again. I stopped taking my medicine. I became who I am today because I said, I made myself homeless. I said, I'm going to do something to create a story. And my first business was on Hanover Street, 3704 South Hanover Street, the Gold Room Music and Media Studio. It was a vacant building. I slept in that building for about 9 months. I was working at Maryland Live Casino and Parks Authority, and everybody know it because everybody was talking about, oh my God, you homeless.
That's where I know you from.
The Gold Room?
Yes.
With Mighty Mark, Cuddy.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But that was I slept in that building before it was a business. So going into anything, I only said that story to say this. Sacrifice is the only way you're gonna be able to get to where you want. I walk in my God now. Like nobody can talk about me. It's nothing that nobody can say ever on the internet that discourages me. I can't be discouraged. When I tell you I lost a lot of stuff in the past 2 years, but I brush it off. I brush it off like so well because I now understand what makes me happy. The only thing that makes me happy is not money, it's not shoes, not clothes. It's my daughter. It's when people TikTok me inbox every day. Yo, I'm a regular person. TikTok, people on TikTok hit me every day. Bro, I'm so inspired. Oh my God, can you just give me some words of encouragement? And I'm like, yo, I'm Darrell. I'm not Jesus. And it's so mind-blowing when people hit me every day asking me for something, but it's not money.
You definitely have a profound impact on the community as well. You know what I'm saying? You have a profound impact on me personally. You know what I'm saying? I really respect the grind, you know, personally. But I hope you remember your second point. But so acknowledge the first point though, real quick.
No.
You don't remember your second point?
Yeah.
So to acknowledge your first point real quick, you said you made yourself homeless.
I made myself homeless to build a story. Everything I'm doing in my life, like I'm gonna rap this one verse at the end because I want y'all to hear. Like I stopped rapping so I can start talking through music. I got tired of rapping. Like it was just annoying. Like I'm nice, and I'm like I don't care. Like I get on tracks where people murder them. I'm like y'all whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was getting too easy.
I love the confidence.
I'm telling you, I really be like I've had so many people like they'll send me a verse and be like, yo, put your verse on it. And then they'll be like, I gotta write my verse over. I'll be like, bro, keep it. I don't want it. because I started tapping into who I really am. I'm not embarrassed about myself.
Right.
I'm not embarrassed about nothing about me. Like I like everything about myself. And once you get to that point, you a God. Like you walk in, it's like you walk with an aura. Every time I go in a room, and it's like, there's a few people in the city that don't like me, but they can't tell you why they don't like me. You be like, they be like, hey, yo, you know that guy Rello? They be like, yeah, what's up? I don't like him.
They hate your shine
he's a clown. And they be like, why?
Because they ain't you. They hate your shine.
Look,
I was just talking about this on a
indeed.
poster. Maybe that was like yesterday or something like that. I was like, it's crazy how like when people don't like you, but they'll still follow you. They'll still watch your pages.
Why
they'll
you
still
following me?
Follow you from fake pages. They'll still be following and watching. And I'm like, dang, if I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna be following you. I'm not gonna be watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so I think they really your secret admirers.
They are, and the thing is, I need. You know how you go on like World Star and you see all the negative comments. Somebody put up a song and they'll say all negative stuff.
Right.
I love negative comments. Like
Right.
I am a weird individual.
That's like motivation, right?
It's not even that. I'm an ass. I am. Like I will go on every comment and they be like, "Yo, fix your teeth. Yo, fix your teeth. You got some money?" I be like, "Damn, you right, man. I need. As soon as I get some money, you want to give me some? You know, I can get it done faster."
Right.
Embracing who you are,
Yeah.
genuinely. So the second point I was trying to get to is I am literally here. I found my purpose. Purpose and passion is two different things. My passion is music. Okay, I can do music. I can do acting. I can write for people. That's a passion of mine. Right? Once you separate your purpose and your passion, and you find out why you're here, because I feel like a lot of people in the world are depressed because they are. One, the internet will kill you.
Yeah.
Right.
It will make you look at yourself like nothing. But once you disconnect and say, "This is the person I am," like I make bottle caps. Okay, I'm gonna just do it. Yo, that's clowned out. I don't care. I'm gonna do it forever. Do it consistently, and you will see how you start loving. People will start saying like, "Yo, that's the bottle cap guy."
Yeah.
Nobody is consistent enough because they want that real fast, success real fast. Like the guy said, "Yo, I thought you was a clown by making videos like that," and I just said, "I ain't never known nobody thought I was a clown. I was just being myself." You be yourself long enough, people start taking to you.
Right.
So now I'm only looking for clothing brands. If you make candles, clothing, custom sneakers, if you want to start a business, everywhere that I go, I am about to take over like really the world. And I'm going to give y'all my system. If y'all want to run with it, you can. Because one, my system can help the world. People said, why do you take different brands from all over the world, right? This is real game. Y'all going to be like, whoa, I thought of this. I got 13 brands in Atlanta. People said, how you gonna open a store in Atlanta? I got 13 brands in Atlanta that been with me for about 4 years.
Okay.
Right.
When I go to Atlanta, I already got 13 brands. I said, can y'all find me 13 more people? Can each of y'all find me one person? That's 26 people.
Atlanta, the black business mecca, by the way.
Easy.
Yes.
So I go to Atlanta, I got 30, 40 brands. I got a store. All right, I got 7 brands in Jersey. I got 4 right now. Hey, can each of y'all find two clothing brands? Yeah, we got 30 brands in Jersey.
You know what's interesting too, because you could just sell your own brand as well, right? But then if you got all these people involved, they're gonna be wanting to push the same brand too. So you know what I'm saying? The
brand is AO. The brand is AO.
Right.
But when they come in the store, the best part about it is I'm gonna open a store in Paris, New Jersey.
I can see it.
I'm letting you know right now the next ones, right? Atlanta, Houston, New Jersey, London or England, one of those two. That's the same thing, right?
Yeah, England.
London or Manchester, right?
Uh-huh.
Because that's where I have most of my support and the brands. So I said, literally, the easiest way to look at it like this. I said my goal is to open up an AO boutique in all 50 states.
Wow.
And then go international. Now, how do you do that? Create your own system that works for you, that does not compromise who you are as an entrepreneur. And that is literally, I'm going to find 10 brands in every state. Now that I got time, I can travel to Connecticut and find 10 brands because I got 2 brands from Connecticut.
Right.
I can have a seminar in Connecticut as a nonprofit organization. I got the funding through my nonprofit. I have a big seminar. I give away $2,000 to the best brand that comes to the seminar. I'm making everybody see me.
Right.
I'm going to every city to make y'all see me. You giving away $1,000? All you gotta do is come. All you gotta do is come. I'm only taking 50 brands. Out of that 50 brands, I'm looking at the percentage that's gonna come with me to the store. 15, 20 brands. Long as I got them brands, I can open a store through my nonprofit organization. And then opening up a store and reaching my goal is very simple. That's why I said I don't stress about nothing because I already see it in my head. You know what I mean? So if y'all looking to do anything business-wise, the only thing I do is sit down with yourself and be for real about your situation. Number one, fellas, look, I've been single for 4 years. I'm going to tell you why. Once me and my daughter's mother broke up, I love her to death. Lance, I love you. Okay, you still good in my nerves for real life. All right. But I said I'm going to take care of my daughter's mother, whether she with another guy or whatever. Long as she good and my baby good, I'm great. I'm going to stop messing with women. Not that I was. I'm not going to mess with women. I might conversate with them. I'm not going to talk to them on nothing serious because that's extra money coming out of my pocket. I'm going to completely focus on what I want. And now if people see you posting about jewelry every day consistently, what do you think they're going to say? That's a jewelry lady. If you post about drugs and smoking weed every day, they're going to say that's the guy that smoke weed.
Right.
And I say, if I post about business, I'm looking for brands. I'm trying to team up. Every single day. When I walk down the street, I go down flea market. Somebody be like, hey, yo.
Right.
I'm like, what to do? I'm in New York. Hey, if Dominic on here, vouch for me. I'm in New York at the Tank Davis fight where Adrian Broner was fighting Medina, I think Medina, whatever it is. I go outside after the fight. It's like 5,000 people outside. Somebody was like, hey, yo! I turned around, and my man was like, I'm never going to hear the end of this. Because he always called me a local ass. He like, you local ass. Somebody called me out of the crowd. And when they called me, I said, that's what consistency does.
Yeah. Yes.
So consistency creates character. Whatever you do consistently, that's it.
That's
Can I have that on my outfit?
Bang, bang, CCC.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. We definitely gonna make sure we collab with you as well. Get some Ayo Boutique, Be More for Real gear. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna support. It definitely starts with the support of the viewers as well too. You know what I'm saying? Support the brands. Can you tell people how they can support you? Can they buy online or how does that work?
AyoBoutique.com. All right. Now I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff coming. It's on pre-order, but I do also have stuff that is in the store. Whatever you see on the site right now, we're still updating it with brands all over the world. So you can it ain't just shopping with me. You can shop with all the brands from all over the world that we're adding to the website. So whatever you see right now, give it about 3 weeks and you'll see the brands from Chicago and Miami and DC and all over the world. And you can shop with not just me, but everybody.
Awesome. You touched on one thing I want to touch on. This Be More for Real. We got to do it. You compared depression also with goal setting and actually chasing your dreams and stuff like that. And it was real significant when you were talking about, you made yourself homeless to make an example. And one thing that stood out to me that I think that people should know as well is doing my research and during my time is that, depression is you against you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And a lot of times it's you fighting yourself on where you was at yesterday or a certain situation that you cannot change. You know what I'm saying? So, it's us dwelling on the past, dwelling on situations that we can't change and how bad they are instead of using the moment to figure out how we can work ourselves up out of it. And so, once people don't know and they don't tell us, but really, and you said a lot about reading too, the knowledge is in books, you know what I'm saying? Number one. So get the reading if you don't know how to read like that.
Yes.
Definitely get into the books because a lot of stuff they put in books and they don't actually tell you. Number
And
one.
Don't
and
be
number
afraid
two,
to ask somebody for help.
and don't be afraid to ask anybody for help. For
Thank
real.
you.
There's nothing wrong with saying you don't know because you need some help. That's actually the best thing to do instead of acting like you know it all, you got it.
And if you can't read, and it's not me making a joke, if you cannot read, YouTube, all these audio books are on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mastery of Love and Mastery of Self. I would recommend those 2 books right now, and you can listen to them right now.
Download them.
Man, we read.
Chapter 3, Mastery of Love. Chapter 3, The Man Who Did Not Believe Love Existed. That one chapter, if you only read that chapter over and over every single day, when you start loving yourself, just say thank you. Because that chapter is, chapter 3 is literally about.
Let me read it.
Yeah, because I don't even want to kill it for you,
Just
but
let me read it.
I swear to God, that is so powerful,
mastery
bro.
of self.
Mastery of yourself.
Okay.
If you are depressed, and a lot of Americans deal with depression, there's a lot of stuff going on out here. That's because, and you mentioned purpose as well too, because people haven't found their purpose. People have a passion for stuff, but people don't actually know their purpose.
Yep.
So once you know your purpose, you know what you're here for, you know what you're doing, you don't have time to be depressed. And that's the whole thing. That's the key to life. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand who you are and your purpose in life, you don't have time to be depressed. You don't have time to be fixated on the things that's going wrong or however depression may beat you down, even anxiety and certain mental disorders. See, like you said, they gave you medicine, you know what I'm saying? It didn't work and you had to get off the medicine. The medicines only treat, they are not for cures, you know what I'm saying? A cure person is a lost patient, you know what I'm saying? So, and they know that. So it is a business and keeping the money going through medicine. So they're not in the business of really providing cures for you. Or else we would have cures for diabetes and cancer and all that stuff. We're well advanced in society.
They have cures.
Like
for
I said,
we
just not we deprogramming you what you've been programmed to, for real. If you battling depression, man, let us know, man. Hit us in the chat, hit us in the email. We here to uplift you up. You got a purpose because life is done on purpose. See, one thing that we can't do is lay down and have sex and say, look, a baby coming and it wasn't on purpose. Like, I didn't know. We know the consequences chances of going down that road. So life is done on purpose. Life is intentional. So when we find out what our purpose is for life and what we're doing in life, it will absolutely help us with our depression. We wouldn't have time to be depressed. We'll be so fixated on our goals that, you know what I'm saying, we'll achieve higher and higher. And then another thing is that the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. We always say it, but the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next.
Give yourself a hand clap, man.
Yes.
Good golly. I say this all the time. Yeah, that really deserves a hand clap, bro. Yeah. Because when I try to explain it to people, I tell people I used to throw up in traffic because I was like had anxiety in traffic. For me to not have anxiety at all, listen to me.
Right.
Like I will tell you all the medicines I was taking, everything, and what I did to stop. When I tell people that anxiety and depression is a label, if there was no name of it, you would just say, I feel like this.
Right.
If you think about everything, like one thing I hear when people say, I'm an introvert. Shut up. What is an introvert? It's a label. And once you put a label on yourself, you trick your mind into really believing that's what you are. And whatever comes, if the internet say an introvert poops on themselves, I guarantee you subconsciously, whenever you fart, you're going to be like, oh God, it's because I'm an introvert. Right. You know what I mean? But none of this stuff is real. If you really think about it, anxiety and depression is not real. They put a label on it, just like with the medicine. Anxiety and depression is money. Once they put a label on it, they put a label on a prescription and they give it to you to keep you, like you said, coming back.
Right.
Once you look at yourself and your situation and you really just keep it 100, yo, I said, I'm a clown. I said, yo, I'm goofy. I looked in the mirror. I was living over on Highland Street. I had 2 cars. I had 3 jobs. I had this beautiful girl next to me, right? Mm-hmm. And none of the life was me. I swear it was not me, bro. I was really just like, I'm done acting like somebody. And I was 26 years old. I stopped acting like that. I lost a lot of friends. And I'm going to tell you, if you're really getting into business, you're going to lose a lot of people. I had somebody in my store, and I got to say this. I wasn't going to even put this out there, but I want to say, I want to give him some light.
Okay.
There was a guy in a store named Freedom Mind Clothing, right?
Right.
I would never put nobody out there. I got to say this. It's on my heart. I've done so much for all my brands in the store, but not what I did for this guy, right? Matter of fact, let me take a step back. It was a homeless woman that sold clothes.
Okay.
Not going to say her name. I put her brand in the store. I knew she was homeless. I let her stay upstairs in my building for a little bit, for a couple weeks to get on her feet. I helped her out. She had a purse open. I took all the money I made from my brand that day, slid it in her purse. I heard her downstairs talking because she was working in the store that day. She said, I'm just so messed up. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I said, it ain't even nothing to me. Boom. All of my, I didn't even count it. So zip, she left that day. This guy called me and was like, hey, bro, you got this brand in your store? Yo, she talking reckless about you. Reckless. I said, what's her name, bro? He said her name, and I was like, I said, hey, bro, I just gave her like $300. And he was like, bro, like, get that back. I said, nah, because I gave that money. That was the exit plan.
Right.
If that person was to stay around me and that energy was not gone, I would not
It'd
be able
cost
to
you
get
way
to
more
the
than 300.
next way more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The second thing is a brand name, Freedom Mind Clothing. I want to give him this light, and I want to say this because right now he's on the internet talking very bad about me. Number one, you can't talk bad about Darrell Page. I'm very solid. I don't owe nobody. I don't owe anybody nothing. Nothing. I help this brand out like I help all brands. But to talk about me behind my back, I always knew he was talking about me. I just believe that people go through things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Him and his grandmother was talking about me. His mother. I'm sorry.
And this would be more for real, man.
I won't be for real about this because it's very deep. So before we was about to close the store, I said one thing. God told me to do this. I swear. It was like, see who's really for you in the store. See who really for you. And I said, whoever don't pay y'all rent, I got a bunch of brands, 40 brands. Whoever don't pay their rent this month, after the 7th, don't pay it. So 12, 13 people paid. After the 7th, I put it in the group chat. I said, nobody pay nothing. Don't worry about paying anything. And I said, all right, everybody, I got an announcement. I'm closing the Baltimore location, right? The next day, And we had a Zoom meeting. The next day, he went on the internet, bashed me.
Oh wow.
Yo, just took my money. You feel me? And he gonna close the store. He's a B. He's a clown. He's this. He's telling people to come and tell me. He's not telling me. He's telling people to come and tell me that I'm a clown and I'm a B. But he couldn't tell me. When I see him in person, I was at a pop-up, saw him and his mother. They tried wave. You know what I mean? But that was another sign that God had to show me, because I texted him back. I just said, bro, take that down, yo. Take it down. I said, we closing the store because we're getting ready to move to Atlanta. And I said, I told you to only pay because the people that didn't pay wasn't coming.
Ooh.
So I only said after y'all paid because I wanted to see who was going to put their money up to come with me next.
Right.
It wasn't about me taking your money and closing the store. We still in Westminster.
Right.
All I said was, I'm going to tell you, I said, first of all, I'm not going to disrespect you, because he disrespected me through a text. He said a bunch of stuff. I still got it because I keep receipts. I like to read over my stuff.
Me too.
I like to read my stuff. It get me hyped up because I can rap about it.
Absolutely.
Too, right. So I said, I appreciate you showing me your true colors, because I didn't close the Baltimore store to just close it. I closed the Baltimore store because I was taking y'all with me to Westminster in Atlanta. Y'all was my day ones.
Yeah.
I said, but the fact that you showed me your true colors at the end, I said, I already knew you was talking about me. You and your mother. I have your own camera. If I want to post this
video.
Can I
ask you a question? Did he call you before he posted, or
no? He just
there was no phone call, no text message.
It was to be ignorant. One door closed. He said, don't let scammers try to something. When one door closed, another one open. Ooh. And I'm gonna tell you, nothing I did was scamming. This guy was in the hospital for almost 8 months. People got to pay to be in the store.
Right.
I said, bro, don't pay me nothing. Go do what you doing, and bro, get better. What am I worrying about some money for? I ain't worrying about no money. I tell everybody in the store, if you can't pay, I'm not worrying about no money. I fuck with you. I like you. Nobody can ever say I stressed him about money. But the way he disrespected me, it showed me how much of him a god. Because when he disrespected me, I said, thank you for showing me your true colors. I appreciate you. Because if you never show me that, you can't come with me to this next spot. You cannot come with me to Atlanta. He couldn't respond. I said, and don't respond. Because everything I said I was doing through that text, I'm doing now. Everybody in the store from all over the world, we have businesses together. You know what I mean? But that one thing showed me how powerful I am. And now on the internet, all he can do is speak about me. I showed him how to market. If you watch his marketing, he markets like me. I'm forever his dad.
Oh,
forever. But he can never say nothing bad about Darrell.
That's crazy.
It's not beef. It's not beef, because I'm a very competitive person.
Right.
It's nothing to beef about. If I owed somebody money, that would be beef.
He's beefing.
If
with
I
his
stole
damn
something
self.
from him, he beefing with himself. But I told you, I'm a real ass. I'm the real one. I am the real one. You can't beat. If you can't clothing, you can't beat me with clothing. You can't beat me with music. You can't beat me with personality. I am him. I know who I am. So I now can live my life in peace. I can never say nothing. I don't say anything on the internet.
You know what that goes to say too as well? Like sometimes we gotta trust the process. Us as people, though, you know, I mean, I would like to put myself in that shoes, and I don't think I would have did that. I would have definitely gave you a call, especially if I had your number in a text message.
Why not?
I would never take. I don't even let social media know a lot of personal stuff about me. You know what's going on around me, but you don't know that much about me. You know what I'm saying? It's only but that much information I'm going to show social media. At the end of the day, it is a public platform, and we should be careful about the behaviors and gestures that we display on a public platform.
We in Baltimore, first of all. That's the thing.
Right.
And yeah, I really got people. When I tell you, like, I got people that really ride for me. Like, I'm telling you, like, my man hit me and was like, bro, this dude talking about you, yo. Like, he at the club, bro. This dude talking about you. I'm going to knock his head off.
Mm-mm.
I said, and I'm not even cool with the guy like
God
that.
get him.
I'm not cool with the guy like that. So I was wondering, I don't know him like that. So I was wondering why he wasn't talking about the guy, Shane. I'm talking about somebody was just talking about me, right? And he overheard it. And I said, yo, if y'all bang with me like that, it's because I probably helped him one day. I did something to make him say, I love you, yo. He said, no, yo. He said, no, I knock his head off. He said, I love you, yo. He said, I see what you do, yo. He said, I don't know nobody that do what you do. So again, I can't beef with nobody.
All right.
But I will always be Darrell the asshole. I promise.
Right.
I promise.
Right. We're going to go ahead and clap
Isn't
that
it
out,
fun
though.
being an ass?
It is when you don't have a reason to be angry. Yeah. Because I don't have nothing to be angry about.
And I mean, I feel you all the way. And by the way, while we at it, I mean, this out show we can go as long as we want. Is there any other thing that you feel passionate to talk about that you want to let the people know?
Entrepreneurship, man. I know a lot of people feel like it's a hard thing to get into being an entrepreneur, never let anybody try to discourage you. When I first got my building down Redwood Street, before it was built, they was building it. I saw them building it. I went to the guy. It just so happened to be the owner of the building. It's called the Topman Building.
Okay.
210 East Redwood Street. And I was still homeless at the time, right? I was homeless. I said, excuse me, this about to be a business? He was like, yeah. I said, how much would the rent be? He said, it's going to be about $2,000 a month. And in my head, I wasn't even making that. I wasn't. But I had an idea. And I was like, all right, well, when can I put a deposit down? He said, well, whoa, before. Now he looking at me. He was like, well, you need A1 credit. You have that? I said, yeah. I don't. I said, yeah. He was like, you need 5 personal references, professional. He said, you got that? I said, yep, doctors, which my aunt. I said, I got all of that. Everything he said, I didn't have right away. He said, okay, well, if you can bring me a deposit in, 6 weeks of $6,000, you can get the spot. And you got to have the A1, you got to show me your credit report, all that. I detailed cars, shot videos for $100. Go on my Instagram and check, man. I said, yo, music videos 100. Shot 40, 50 videos, detailed cars at work. I was still working, detailed everybody's car at my job. And what I did was, when everybody would go on break and they were sitting in a break room, I would bring my detailing stuff, right?
Right.
And I would detail everybody's cars for free. I had like water bottles, right? I had water bottles. I would pour it on there, wipe that car down. I made like $1,700 detailing cars, another $4,000 doing the videos and my regular job money. I came back. I had the money in the envelope. He ain't asked for A1 credit. He ain't asked for my references. He ain't asked for nothing.
Right.
I gave him 6 racks. And he said, oh, okay. Well, I'll write you up a contract and come back tomorrow. I said, here, take the money though.
Right.
Take the money. He said, no. I said, sir, take the money. Here you go. I'll come back with everything. I came back. He didn't ask for nothing. And we was down there and we were very successful before we got evicted. We got evicted for disturbing the peace. So what I want to get to is choose your partners wisely. Never choose family first. Because I chose people because they had the money. Forget the money. The money don't mean nothing. All right. I had a guy say he made $30 an hour. He was the only one that couldn't pay the rent. Right? We made so much money down there. So much good money. It showed me how to be successful in business. Even in the area, they told me, Old Town Mall, they said, don't go down there, bro. It's a bad area, which I saw it kind of was. But I went down there and became successful because I took my energy and my idea down there. So whatever everybody else think, don't let them project their energy on you. Once you get that idea, run with it. It's that simple. Run with it. And you got to be consistent. Just be happy in your situation. Run with whatever's in your mind.
Absolutely. And you got to be dedicated, you know what I'm saying, and consistent. A lot of people don't know the key to success is consistency. Somebody's going to eventually pick up. Somebody's going to eventually like it. But you know what I'm saying? If you give up on your goals, then it'll never happen. You always miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I think people listen to it like it's a cliche, but they don't actually apply it. See, a lot of stuff that we hear sound like word salad because it's not practical. And then a lot of stuff that we hear that sound just like cliches are actually practical, and we'll understand the meaning and the gravity of what's being said once it's applied to real life. But we don't want to get that reality check and have it smack us in the face. Look, if you want to be successful and you want to chase your dreams, you got to go out there and jump. We keep talking about it. We were talking about Stephen Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Like the entrepreneur thing with everything. He had that one quote at the end of the Family Feud thing when he was talking about jumping. See, when you jump, there's still bills that you ain't paid that still got to get paid. Them bills still going to be there. Yeah. There's still drugs on the corner when you don't want to leave them drugs are still going to be there. The parties are still going to be there. You got to isolate yourself. You got to get into that space where you really tap in and focus and get that tunnel vision. It's like, yo, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Tap into that. And once you tap into that, then you'll be successful. But, it's really not for everybody. Some people, they got the terminology where they say some people are rhinoceros and some people are cows. Yeah. You can't put a rhinoceros in a farm. I never heard that. So the whole analogy is, you see how the fences are for a farm, right? Okay. And as little of fencing as it takes, as big as cows are, they never venture outside the farm. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But if you put a rhino in that same thing, he's going to test it to the limits. He's going to see how far he can go. You know what I'm saying? He's going to test that enclosure. He can't be housed. You know what I'm saying? So you know, not a lot of people are rhinoceros. A lot of people are cows. They're comfortable with the 9 to 5. They're comfortable with getting their paycheck, going to college, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's who you are, that's who you are. But for the people that actually think that there's better for them, it is better for you. You know what I'm saying? The people that want to be successful in life, there is success for you, but you got to be consistent and you got to be resilient. You got to be able to bounce back. There's going to be scars. There's going to be bruises, but you got to jump. There's going to be bills that got to be paid, relationships that get severed by people that you thought was your day one. You know what I'm saying? All these encounters happen, and you got to have the strength and resilience to bounce back each and every single time. You know, I like the Bible. The Bible say a righteous man falls 6 times, but yea, 7 times he get back up again. And that's a BMore4Real moment, man.
That goes into Les Brown. One of my favorite quotes from Les Brown is, if you can fall down and look up, you can get up.
You said Les Brown say that again?
Les Brown, the one thing that stick with him is, if you fall down and can look up, you can get up. And that, I'm telling you, I listen to if you are trying to be an entrepreneur, just please watch a motivational video 6 a.m. every day. 6 a.m. every single day. Get up. Don't touch your phone. And that's one thing that is very important too. Social media is to create dopamine in you to keep you addicted like cigarettes. All right? The swiping, it creates dopamine in your body. That's why they say it's not good for kids. When you wake up, the first thing you should do, if you're going to touch your phone, put on a motivational video, put on affirmations, put on something that's good for the mind first. Because once you get that morning, that's like the breakfast in the morning, you get that for your mind, you don't want to do anything negative. It make you want to move like righteous. So number one, I go to sleep to meditation music, and I wake up to affirmations. And I do it every day. And I'm not, I'm not acting like I'm all high and mighty and perfect, because I swear I still talk like to my homeboys, like, shut the F up, you clown. But I know how to turn it off when it comes to business.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know how to be professional when it's time. I know that if 10 people come in this room right now, right, I don't smoke or drink like that, right? So if I'm in here with y'all, we in here smoking and drinking like that, and I say in 20 minutes somebody come in, spray it clean, mop this up real quick, boom, boom, boom. I know how to do all these things because I'm separating my personal life with the business. I can still be me home, right? But when it comes to trying to be successful, understand what success looks like to you. Do you think somebody gonna come in here and spend $10,000 with somebody if it's smart weed? No, they're not gonna do it.
All.
Right.
Know how to, but that goes into when you said, how do you separate the personal life and the business? Understand what business look like.
When you're in business, be in business, and when you're in the personal life, be in personal life. And don't intermingle the two. Don't get it confused. And we're gonna go ahead and clap it up, man, because that's powerful words, man. And it's coming from one of the most powerful entrepreneurs that Baltimore can have. You know, to be honest with you, a lot of young, especially black brothers, should look up to you. You know what I'm saying, and aspire to do the things that you're doing. You know, a lot of times it really just takes hard work. People don't want to put in the work, but we see that you constantly putting in the work, and we definitely support you, man. Like I said, we hope that this is just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? We hope them still waters run as deep as the sea. You know what I'm saying? As deep as the ocean, as deep as the Mariana Trench and beyond. Because you know what I'm saying, what you're doing is impacting lives tremendously on a whole bunch of levels, like 10-fold, 100-fold, and it's like with each live that you touch, you know what I'm saying, you seem to touch like 10 more lives. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely, and it's positive what you're doing. Oh, and one more thing before we forget, you got some bars for us? You said you got some bars? What's up with it?
Everybody left cause they ain't believe in the vision. Smiling in my face behind my back, they be a villain, man. My aura bright. My confidence is to the ceiling because I'm genuine with action, never asking, always giving. Life is hard, but I know somebody got it worse, man. Fuck being rich. I just want to be the first. I lost a few items. I don't care. That shit exciting. My reaction to a loss got people around me feeling enlightened. I'm the leader now. That shit comes with a curse. Don't want to argue. I'd rather show you what I'm worth. They trying to tear us down. I got the tape to fix the situation. Lying if you said I'm not the shit. Always a nigga hating. Call them Jamaican. How we working when the sun is up. When it's raining hard, I'm praying for a change hard. Focus on the money, not the other gender. Nipsey on Audible. I'm changing up my own agenda. Woo. That was the first song I wrote out of my so-called retirement. And it was because so many people started crossing me in the store. A lot of my good friends. So everybody left because they ain't believe in a vision. Smiling in my face behind my back, they be a villain. Man, my aura bright. My confidence is to the ceiling because I'm genuine with action, never asking, always giving. When I tell you, it's a higher, when you really are.
We're going to go ahead and clap it up real quick, man.
when you really like tap in, like I said, music to me is like I only will jump back into music when I want to express myself for real. And it takes I gotta experience something to really rap now. I don't care to just make music. I have to feel something. I gotta like my daughter, I got a song for my daughter that for some reason I can't write right now. It's not the time. Something's gonna happen whereas though my daughter say something to me or she do something and I'm gonna be able to write it so well. I didn't write that. It came like because I'm genuine with action, never asking, always giving. I didn't write that part. I was trying to just think of it in my head like I'm genuine with asking, and it's like the cadence hits so well. I said, "Oh my god!"
As a musician, I definitely understand. I definitely understand. We got a couple comments, man. Ashley, she said tonight has been exactly what I've been needing to hear. Maria, shout out Maria. She said, "What's up, family? Yes.
Hey, Maria.
What's up? What's up? Hey, yo." Yo, man, if y'all comment that, hey, yo, man, don't forget, man, y'all can win some free clothes,
I'm giving away some stuff tonight.
Giving away some stuff. Comment, hey, yo, man, make sure if this is your first time viewing, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, man. We got the realest in the building. Maria said, hello, family. She said, genuine with the action. I love it. You know, we BMore4Real. It's brought to you by way of Real Explosion, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. Like I said, we on our road to 1K, man. We cannot do this without you guys. You know, we need you guys to actually like the stream. So if you want to stream, please like the stream. If you hear the stream, please like the stream. Also, subscribe to the stream. It helps YouTube recommend our content to the people. We ask that you go ahead and follow brother Ayo Boutique, Mr. Darrell himself. You know what I'm saying? The entrepreneur of the year in the city of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? You are Baltimore certified legend. We want to stamp that right here from this day forward. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure just to sit down, you know, in your presence and share some ideas with you. I'm sure like it's a lot of jewels to grasp from what we've been saying. We even had a real conversation about, you know, some falling out with people. So before we go, you know, is there anything else that you want to tell the people?
The last thing I want to say is first, thank you everybody that has followed the journey. Everything is supposed to be hard when it comes to doing business. I think we can really create a system here in Baltimore that we're the untapped city right now. We're untapped. We have so much talent, and I'm just tapping in with everybody. So I feel like this: if you want help starting a business, I don't want nothing from you. If you need help starting a clothing brand and somebody's trying to charge you for a manufacturer, I don't want nothing from you. I got KS Sports, I got Amana Corporation, I got Shoe Sports, I got Danica Sports, I got Sports Hassan. I have the manufacturers, and they can tell you that we actually work together. You know what I mean? So if you need help starting a business, you can give me a call at 1-800-426-0861, or you can hit me at ayoboutique.com. And like I said, anytime you hit me, just say Ayo, and I'll take you serious.
Hey, yo, this is BMore4Real, man. I mean, like, we had a awesome conversation. One more thing, you know, like I said, this our podcast. We go as long as we want, really. But, you know, the mental health is so important. You work with people that's mentally disabled. We definitely want the people on our voice to know how important it is for mental health. So do you want anything to say to the kids and to the young adults and adults as well about mental health?
I'm not going to say you always need therapy. Medicine is not the answer. If you're going to take medicine, just understand that medicine is not the cure, like you said. Mental health is real because everything is really just your subconscious mind is just telling you something, you know what I mean? But you got to remember, you ever see people talking to themselves, people walking around talking to themselves, they're not actually crazy. They're trying to stay sane because they got all these thoughts in their head, right? They're talking to themselves because nobody else is talking to them. Mental health has to be something that you attack just like medicine. Is you versus you, like you said. If you are attacking your mind and you talking to yourself, you're not crazy if you talk to yourself. I talk to myself every day. We have a lot of thoughts in our head that I might say sometimes like, yo, you're not gonna be able to do that. And then I turn around like, shut up. Like, shut up, yo. Talk to yourself. You can talk yourself out of it. If you got 5 negative thoughts, replace them with 100,000 positive ones. Even if you don't believe it right away, if you say in your head, like, man, I ain't gonna be able to do it, turn around and walk until you forget that you said that and say, I can do it, yo, I got it. Like, I'm that guy. And that's how you actually get rid of anything in your head that can sway you away from what you're trying to do with your life.
What's the 1-800 number again, Maria asked?
1-800-426-0861, and it's ayoboutique.com. Anything y'all see on there right now, matter of fact, anything y'all see on there that you want to grab, I ain't put the code up yet, but if you put in Ayo as the code by tomorrow, you'll get 25% off anything on the site. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make the code BMore4Real. And that's how you get the discount off of whatever. And we got them 4-piece sets going crazy right now.
Hey, BMore4Real.
Do that. B is going to be BM, so it's BMore4Real.
Just like that.
All right,
just like that, man.
We appreciate you,
we definitely appreciate it. We gonna clap it up for that for sure, man.
See, you had me speechless
for
all
sure,
night.
man. We gonna have to go.
No, I learned a lot from you.
You talk. No, you told me, nah. Y'all have a very genuine show. I hope all the success for this show because energy is so real. Y'all really got it. Like I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all got anybody else, but y'all two have the perfect. It's like a perfect team. You know what I mean? You're able to like bounce off each other. It's a lot. I go on a lot of podcasts, and I be ready to go. You know what I mean? It's a good vibe, and I hope y'all, all the success. If I can come back, like I said, we got to collab with the clothes, and
we got it coming up.
Even we can do a collab sponsorship, whereas we shot sponsoring each other with
absolutely
our podcast, y'all podcast,
absolutely,
store,
and
everything.
Let's do it.
And we'd love to shoot some commercials with you. You know what I'm saying? Help it. And look, we do it with the HBO special. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like this is what we're here for. To collaborate and do things like that. Like in our space. We got a lot of different things going on upcoming, like party buses. I mean, like it's just a lot that we really are doing. Make sure y'all support us, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap in before we let y'all go. Before we let y'all go, man, we got to be more for real. Look, if you're going through anything, man, be more for real with yourself. The only way you're gonna get out of your situation is yourself. We came in this world knowing nothing, so we have to learn everything that we do. Get into learning. There's an old quote that say, what we don't know won't hurt us. That's some stuff that we have to do away with. What we don't know can potentially kill us. That's why I said about word salad. If we didn't know how to cross the street, it could potentially kill us. When we on this mission, when we living in life, we got purpose. Remember that because you breathing, life is done on purpose. So the very fact that you're breathing right now means you still have a purpose in life. Life is not worth throwing away or unaliving yourself. Talk to somebody if you need to. BMore4Real is here if you need to as well. You can reach us on many platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. BMore4Real is all our handles. BMore4Real podcast at gmail.com. I'm your co-host, OMG Danny.
I'm Bree for real.
We got a father. We got the entrepreneur. We got an artist. We got Ayo Boutique with us, man. Keep it locked with us. Rated R for reality.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next week. Let's go.